Hello folks, it's Ron Grovis from Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools, and I've got a beer to showcase today, as you can see in front of you, from New Hampshire, from Tuckermans Ravine, actually up near Mount Washington was where this is from. I don't know exactly, but I did do some due diligence on this. It's up there in, I know it's in, correction, I do know where it's in Conway, New Hampshire. That's right, because I used to go skiing up there, North Conway to be exact. And this is on Hobbs Street in Conway, New Hampshire. I did one of their beers, or an ale a while back there, and this ale sounds pretty good. Tuckermans Brewing is after a name up there in Mount Washington. They got a picture on here of Tuckermans Ravine, and it's quite the ravine. You can do skiing. They call spring skiing, late spring skiing, actually, all the way into May. And particularly now where the snow just isn't letting up. It just snowed yesterday or the day before on the western part of Massachusetts, right on the New York and Massachusetts state lines. And it caused a lot of havoc and a lot of accidents. So right now we're in the midst of just starting to get another northeaster. And they're assuming that they're going to get snow out there on the western part of the state. Stockbridge in that area there in New York. We're getting rain, but with the northeasters, it's a strong northeasterly wind and rain comes in together, and it's pretty hard. But at least we're not getting the snow. That's a good thing. But old man winter's not letting up yet in New England. All right, let's get back to the beer. As I said, Tuckermans Ravine is a fine place to ski up there in Mount Washington, state of New Hampshire, and this is their Headwall alt. The alt is a German word for meaning old. It's a traditional way when they brew something. In this Headwall German alt is actually a German-style brown ale. This was started in 2005, and like I said, the old word alt, ALT, as you see on the label, means old in England. They usually use it with traditional things. And this being a traditional type beer. It's come actually from, they started in Dusseldorf, Germany. I just like saying that word, of that city, Dusseldorf. I can remember when I was stationed in Germany, and out here they had quite a bit to see the signs, Dusseldorf. It's quite the name. But back to the brew. They're saying that they use German malts in this, fine German malts, and German and American hops are used in this. So that's nice. Sounds really good. I like the name Headwall Alt. Bottom fermented, so it's cold conditioned, almost like a regular lager being cold conditioned. It's like I say, it's dry hop, and it's crouching in the bottle. Mouth isn't working too well today. I've been busy today, and I got time for a beer and a review. And like I said, it takes 30 days when it's crouching in the bottle. So this is crouching in the bottle. It has a lot of, I'm assuming, I should say, it should have a lot of the German, the Pilsner style beers that we have, the German aromas. It's got the noble hops in it. Let's see, what else would I want to see on this label here? Brewed and bottled by Tuckermans Brewing Company, LLC, 66 Hobbs Street, Conway, New Hampshire. Tuckermans Headwall Alt is our interpretation of a German-style brown ale brewed using the finest German malts and hops. It's dry hopped and naturally carbonated in the bottle. That's a Carlson. Thanks to a small amount of fresh fermenting wort put into the final filtered beer. So that tells you there with the Krausen. This age-old conditioned process creates a live beer with just a little yeast remaining in the bottom of the bottle. Alright, so they invite you to visit the brewery. This beer bottle conditioned for best results, store upright because of the yeast and stuff that's held in the bottom. I like this bottle. It tells everything that's in it. Malt, hops, yeast, and water. That's nice. 12 fluid ounce bottled up. Headwall. What that means in the skiing world, basically a steep cliff. usually the uppermost part of a circular type of a cliff, like Tuckermans Ravine. You can see it here. It's a ravine, and the highest part on that would be the head wall. And so I never skied Tuckermans Ravine. I always wanted to. I've skied Mount Washington, Conway, and a lot of the places actually in New Hampshire I've skied. But I've yet to do the ravine. Maybe someday I will. But a lot of times on these head walls, it takes a helicopter to get up to the uppermost part of the circle, the ravine. Sometimes it takes the skiers and the helicopter to get them up there. Okay, enough of the bottom. Let's see what we can get. Oh, we need an opener. We'll just. All right, we got an opener coming. It's coming now. I got it here. All right, we got the opener. All right, fairly new one. This bar is open. This man cave is open. I'm down here now, doing this here, and no further ado, let's get. Oh, let's take a look at the cap first. Tuckermans brewed in Conway, New Hampshire. Yeah, Cannon Mountain is in Conway, North Conway. That was one of my favorite places to ski. That and Wildcat. Wildcat is real nice too. Both those places, open face mountains, so you're skiing into the weather conditions on that. All right, let's get a glass. Got a glass coming up. We do have one coming up. All right, let's make room and. Oh, now this is bottle conditioned, like they say, so there will be yeast in the bottom. Stored yeast. Getting some aromas here, a little darker than I expected, actually. Yeah, a lot darker than I expected. That is something. It's a pleasant surprise. Real pleasant surprise. This Headwall alt, like I said, it's a traditional style of alt beer from Germany, Dusseldorf to be exactly. But I didn't think it was going to be this dark. It's a cold conditioned beer, or ale, I should say. All right, let's take it to the nose. First thing is like a sweetness, like the caramel, the maltiness comes at you, the caramel, some roasted malt, a little bit of the crackery, bready, biscuity aroma. I haven't picked up on the noble hops. Noble hops, to me, are dank. And when I say dank, I don't mean it in a negative fashion. It's just that type of aroma comes across as dank. And so I guess some people call it skunk, a skunk aroma of beers. But this slice, I like that. It's darker than I thought. But it's really not a dark brown. Even though it's a brown ale, I guess it is a true brown ale, and that is brown. No doubt about that. That is brown. Yeah, I want to get some more smell of it, because it'll change as the gases come out. Yeah, getting a bit of a hoppy aroma now. Not dank, but it's definitely the malt is really dominating as far as the aroma. A little bit grainy maybe, but the caramel is nice. Some sweet, kind of sweet, maybe from the fruitiness from the hops. Even though they're noble hops, they're not known for giving out fruitiness, but getting a sweetness of kind of like a fruity smell. All right, bottoms up. No further ado. Flavorful. Okay, let's get the rest in here and see what should come out. Oh, there it is. Look at it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that come out. That light tan color. Still floating around. You have the yeast in there. That is true brown beer. Alright. Bottoms up again. The sweetness is light on this. Put the caramel and the maltiness now. Getting somewhat of juiciness from the hops. You do get a bitterness, and it's not from the hops. It's gonna be from the yeast, because it doesn't linger like the bitterness of the hops, the astringent hops that you might have. It's kind of mild in this beer, really. It's mild as far as the hops, the bitterness goes. But I'm thinking that they have some dark malts in this. And it's giving it. I'm not having any pilsner flavors at all. And they're saying there's noble hops in this, but it's also mixed with American hops. And I'm getting the grassiness out of the American hops. Is what I'm getting out of. It's a smooth beer. Light. It's kind of light on the mouthfeel. It truly is a light tasting, feeling beer. It doesn't leave an aftertaste. Kind of a dry beer at the end. It's I'm trying to see, did I get I don't know if I have an ABV on this, because it doesn't really have an alcohol flavor or aroma to it at all. I don't know exactly what the ABV on this is, but it's got to be low, 5 or lower. Definitely, it could be. I don't know. I did try to do some due diligence on this, but this is very favorable for drinking, for sure. And but this is low. It could be 4, anywhere from 4 to 5 ABV. I'm not. That's my educated guess on this. I don't have any information on what it was, but it's definitely satisfying. So I'm assuming no alcohol flavor or aroma. It's definitely in the lower 5 or not, under. I think under 5 ABV. Definitely, it's definitely under 5% ABV. It's satisfying. I bet you a lot of folks, this style beer is superb, really, because of the alcohol being low, and the hops that are in this are very, very, added a nice balanced flavor. Now, I'm not big on ales, but this is definitely not an IPA. Let's don't confuse that with being an IPA. I mean, IPAs are excellent in their own style, but this is an exceptional type of beer because it's a brown ale that's brewed well balanced. It's really nice. It's pleasing to the tongue for sure. I could drink that. And I will. I'll be staying down here and having some of these here. My favorite. No hot peppers today, or no big sub. Some meat sandwich. I'll be having that. So, to sum this up, definitely more than acceptable as a beer. It's good. It's probably, like I say, will be an excellent beer for people that enjoy brown ales. This is really a good, well-balanced brew. They've done well brewing this, the people over there at Tuckermans Brewery in New Hampshire. So, with that said, would I get this again? The possibility, I would if I didn't have too many in front of me. Excuse me, carbonation's coming up. Excuse me, I will ask around, like when something goes on, and I would actually bring a 6-pack of this over, because not many people pick up brown ales. It's usually IPAs, or now it's the New England juice bombs, or some foreign beers, a lot of Samuel Adams, all the stuff that Samuel Adams has. One of the big is the porch rocker now. A lot of people are looking for that Samuel Adams porch rocker, because that's that. It's a rattler, you know. It is a rattler, I should say. And we'll stick with this here, and I'll say, would I get it again? Yes, I would get it again. If, being my full line of beers, I don't know. I got too many lagers and too many New England juice bombs in front of it. But I would get this again, no doubt. So with that said, you ought to try it, folks. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a good tasting brew. I mean, ales are nice. IPAs are nice. But this brown ale is exceptional. So with that said, enjoy the day. If you're going to drink, drink responsibly. Don't drive. Run machinery. Be an adult. Ciao.